Oh my goodness, what a day for Archer Daniels Midland, or ticker symbol ADM. If you find it is a good company, it might be a great opportunity, so stick around for this video. I'm going to give some really good information today on it. Well, hello friends. I hope you're all doing well. Today is Monday, January 2nd. What an exciting day for Archer Daniels Midland, and potentially in a bad way, but also a good way depending on how you look at it. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Adam Kahn, and I'm the Rational Investor. Before I tell you what's going on with Archer Daniels Midland and the opportunity I see, do me a favor if you haven't already and hit that subscribe button, smash the like button. Maybe make some comments if you can. I really appreciate the support and the help. Helps YouTube's algorithm and it helps other people find the channel. Been really excited to see we're up to over 3,000 subscribers, which is so cool. And I want to thank you all. Really, I'm so cool. I'm happy to see it. So, what's going on with Archer Daniels Midland today? The last I looked, the stock was down to like 52 or $53. It's off more than $15, which is well over 20% down. I think when I saw it on my quote, I want to say it was down like 22 or 23%. And this is exactly what I look for. I look for great companies with bad news. Now, I don't think there's any reason to rush into it because the news today is going to make people nervous and it's going to take some time for it to bottom out. So, I see no reason to rush into the stock today, but I do see it as a really good opportunity. When I see these things happen, well, I'll share with you what I tend to do. But before I do, I have to say my little disclosure thing of please don't take any of this as investment advice. You guys need to do your own research. You need to make your own financial decisions, maybe even reach out to a financial planner to get some advice from them. I'm just a guy on YouTube sharing the information I've learned over for the years. So you really have to decide what makes sense for you. Now, that being said, when I see something like this happen, even today, even though I know it's a little bit early, I tend to pick up a little bit to put it on my screen and as a reminder that I want to own this company. Now, I think Archer Daniels Midland is a company to own for the next 5, 10, 20 years. And the news today is going to scare people. Essentially, they put the CFO on immediate suspension. There's they're investigating the earnings and what's been going on in one of their nutrient sections. So I'm guessing they've been flubbing the numbers a bit, which is terrible. That's also going to scare the investors and really the big boys, and they're going to tend to overreact because the company still makes really good money. They're in a great space, and there's no reason in 10 years they're not going to be in a better position than they are now. In the meantime, the sell off is going to create opportunity for those of the people who want to own it for 10 years and not the ones who get overly nervous about short term news. So again, that's really what I look for. I look for bad news, great companies. Archer Daniel Midland is a great company. This is bad news. It's caused the stock to collapse. And really, I'm hoping it has some follow through and we see it get into the 40s. If I can pick it up at 44, 45, $46 a share, I think that's a great opportunity. That pushes it back down to where it was during COVID when it fell off at the beginning of when that happened, and I think that could create a bottom. But again, there's no reason to rush, and it's going to take time. They're going to need 2 or 3 quarters of earnings to come in and people to feel secure that the information is accurate and the company's doing all right before they start really investing in it again. But I want to own Archer Daniels Midland. It's one I've wanted in my portfolio for a while. So that's why I see it as an opportunity. And those of you who don't know what they do, they create nutrients and ingredients for a lot of the food products and not just what we eat, but also for our pets and also for like the animals in terms of like, cows and things like that on farms. They're very integrated in all of these spaces, doing food and grains and oils, and they do fructose and all sorts of stuff if you look it up. And I think they're in a space that it's going to be hard to compete with them. So that's why I see it as a really good long term opportunity. And these opportunities don't come around all that often. You don't see great companies have this happen. I mean, If we go back, I want to say 5, 6, 7 years, the same thing happened with Chipotle when they were having problems with people getting sick and some of the other stuff in the restaurants. I'm guessing none of you even remember that, but the stock fell down to like 250, $280 a share from about 400, and now today, if I remember correctly, it's over 2,000. So you want to own these stocks for a really, really long time. And I'm not predicting Archer Daniels Midland will have that type of move because, to be fair, they're more established, they're a bigger company, they're just not going to have that type of growth. But what I'm hoping for is to get my 3% dividend. I'm hoping they're making enough money still to be able to pay the dividend that they were. And from there, maybe the stock doubles in the next 5 or 10 years, which is great return. It's not a home run. I'm not looking for the next best thing, but what I am looking for is companies I'm comfortable with, that they're well established and they could continue to grow. I'm guessing over the past few years with inflation, they've been able to raise the prices that they charge people. So whatever's going on with the earnings and whatever's going on with the CFO, my guess is they're in a good spot. Now, to be fair, keep in mind there is some risk here, like always. I mean, the chief financial officer is being put on suspension and being investigated for making fake numbers. That's a real problem, and that's why why it's down so much. But I still like the company, so I don't worry about these things. And quite honestly, that's why I say this creates an opportunity. When bad information comes out and stocks really correct, well, they're probably on sale. What is the saying? The stock market's the few places when things go on sale, people run for the door. Well, that's exactly what's going on now. Archer Daniel Midland, as far as I'm concerned, is on sale, may be on sale for the next year or two, and it might even become a better sale. But if I wait 5, 10 years, I'm guessing it's no longer on sale. Once they've reported enough quarterly earnings to make people comfortable that things are okay and it's secure and they're continuing to grow those earnings, it won't be on sale forever. That's just what happens with the ebbs and flows of the markets. Again, you need to do your own research, you need to make your own decisions on that. But for me personally, I see this as a great opportunity. And full disclosure, just like I said, I bought a tiny bit of the stock today. I plan to buy a little bit more this week, and then if it gets into the mid 40s, I'll buy some more, and if it gets lower from there, depending if there's not more bad news, I'll continue to add on until I have the position I'm hoping for. So you decide for you guys, you make sense of what makes sense for your account, and if you like the company as well. Keep an eye for comment follow-up videos. I'm going to talk about some basic options trading. I had a few people in some other videos ask me if I could talk about that a bit. So in the next video or two, I'm going to talk about calls and puts and how it works and get into the real basics so that it helps people be able to make trades. And actually with Archer Daniels Midland, that's what I did today. I sold a put, and not only that, I bought a little bit and I sold a call because with the bad news, the volatility went through the roof, which created some short term opportunity to take advantage in the options side of it as well. So, like I said, in my trading account, I like that stuff. Now, I will buy some of this to put in the safe deposit box as well because it is that type of company that you want to just set it and forget it for a while. What I hope, and I hope I live a nice long, long time, is that when my son gets it and my wife, that it's enough money that they don't have to stress about things. Anyway, I'll repeat it. Do me a favor again. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, make some comments. Let me know what you think about Archer Daniels Midland. Let me know what you think about any other stocks. I love the conversations. And have a great Monday despite the rain. It's actually, here in Vegas, we've been getting a lot lately, but normally we don't get so much. So it's kind of interesting. Have a good day.